Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Dark Horse Farming. We're starting a new little adventure. Not abandoning Sudbury and we're not abandoning Kinlag, but I've been watching Hug's channel, and he's been running a series with this map, and it made me want to try it myself. Seems kind of challenging. We're running Submerged Sanctuary, and on this map, so you've got this entire map here, but all of it is underwater. There's been a flood, and all of it is underwater except for this right here. We have that little bit. So you can see here, that's where the fields and stores and everything is all under there. And we've got this pump here that we have to run to drain the water down. But every minute that the pump runs costs money out of our finances. I'm starting with $500,000. And I've got, let's run through the farm real quick. I've got a field of wheat here that is ready to be harvested. I've got this old Massey Ferguson combine and header. We're going to be selling that as soon as we harvest this wheat, because I've got no intention of doing wheat. I got this trailer here. I made a few changes to the original map. I wanted to use the gear that I like to use, and I like using the Lizard Colossus pack. But I didn't do anything unrealistic. I didn't do anything out of line. I made everything match what was built into the game. So I've got a water tanker here. The only thing I did different from the standard game, I allowed myself to have a side-by-side here so I could drive around from place to place. But as you can see here, we've got water soaking in. At this point, we can't even harvest that field because of all this water. So we're going to have to run the pump to start with. And let me come over here. So here's my, I got a tractor here. I've got the Colossus, or well, the quote-unquote Colossus tractor. And this is the roller that I've been using in Kinlag. I've got the Colossus mower. And these were all things that were already in the map. I just replaced them with the Colossus variant. Except for these things. I didn't replace these conveyors or this cedar cultivator. But there's a spreader trailer, and then here's a medium-sized tractor that matches the tractor that was here. And we've got two greenhouses over here that we're going to get started right away. And this was my other concession, my other change. In the original map, there's a small garage over here that has a trailer and a forage wagon in it. The Colossus forage wagon was too tall to fit in that garage, so I did away with that garage and put this one in, and I've got the forage wagon and the regular trailer here. And I just dropped that there so that I would have room to put my wagon there. And we've got here lime production silos, and then over here should be silage. Yep, silage production. And then over here is another side of the map that we can see is equally as flooded. They built these stone walls to try and protect themselves, but it wasn't good enough. Water got in anyway, and they couldn't afford to run the pump. And over here in this section, this is a spot where I can sell wood. And over here, can't remember what I can't use this for anything at the moment because it's flooded. But here is our shop, right over here. This is where we'll be buying equipment and gear, and our where we can work on stuff and repair stuff is right over here. So yeah, oh yeah, it's right here. So that's the entire map. That is what we've got to work with to start, and I think before I even start the pump, I'm gonna go ahead and get those greenhouses going. I'm gonna need water to get those going anyway. So I'm gonna fill up that tanker and get water over here, and then I'll see if I can drain this water away enough that I can get working on this field. And as far as settings wise, I've got us running at 3 times normal speed, 2 days per month. Crop destruction is off, field stones are off, everything else is on except for disaster destruction. I'm not messing with that. That's pretty much it. And one of the reasons I really love the Colossus packs is you can, like, I can make the colors. I can edit this thing down and make it whatever I want. So I made it all these kind of these blue and kind of khaki colors. And I parked that side by side in the absolute wrong spot. All right, and so we're parked up right here by this little water source. Oh, I guess that's one thing with the Colossus pack. It filled almost instantly. And like I said, while this is the Colossus tanker, it is not the unrealistic capacity. It just holds... Hey, Bullets, how you doing, buddy? It just holds the normal amount, so I'm not kind of cheating that way. I didn't do any of the unrealistic stuff. And we can refill it just right here, since there's water right here. Good grief. Okay, that one's almost full. Oh, I can refill it right here. Yes, this is the map called Submerged Sanctuary. So this is what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. This is the entire map, but all of it has been flooded. We only have this field, this spot right here, and then over here is our shops. So everything around us is completely flooded out. And it is our job he's in this water, so he doesn't know if he should be running or swimming. It is our job to run this pump to drain the water out. But every minute that this pump is running costs us money. So we have to have money in place, and then we can run it. And as we run the pump and the water drains, more land, more fields, more productions, everything starts opening up to us. But we have to make enough money to run the pump. So yeah, I'm just getting started. I've been watching a channel. Guy's name is Hugs. He's been running it, and I've really been enjoying watching him. How he's been trying to run the challenge, and I just thought I would do it as well. It looked like fun. Okay, so this is... It does feel kind of like a cheat, though, to be able to refill the tanker right here. All right, so that got both of the greenhouses running, are full. Let's see if we can get them running. I think we're going to go with lettuce because that's always a big money maker. I'm just going to have all these turned off. Just run lettuce. And have it set to selling. And the same with all of these. That way, when it gets... when we get anything there, it'll just automatically sell it. I think we take a drop in pay for that, but I think at this moment we're just looking for money to run that pump. And since I've got this empty space right here in my garage, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this trailer in here. If I can do it. I can't. You know what? I'll deal with you later. Okay, so yeah, I guess now, so we can't harvest this wheat because this field is flooded. So now that we got the greenhouses up and running, let's go ahead and run this thing and see what we can see. Let's speed up time and go 10 times. It's definitely going down. Oh yeah, there's another one of those brick walls over there, or rock walls. A levee, I guess. Wonder how far I should let it go. Hold, please. So we're down to 485. So we've spent a good bit of money. It's definitely not up here anymore. It's had a little bit of effect over here. I wonder how much it would cost to get all the way to the first. I know there's milestones, like there's target points that you can reach. I don't know. I don't know how much that's going to cost, though. I'm afraid we're going to need some of that money. Oh, it stopped on its own for some reason. Maybe I accidentally stopped it. I'm gonna stop it right there. We're at 460. We spent a lot of money, but Like, there's signs of life down there. Oh, there's a lamp. So there's a grain elevator down there. Oh no, that's to my left. So yeah, we own this field too, but it's underwater. So yeah, let's stop it right there. And we will go ahead and harvest this wheat and get the money going there. I've actually never. This is going to be good. I've never harvested wheat, but we're going to be getting into barley and wheat and Kinlag for the whiskey production. So this will be good. Good experience. So yeah, I think as soon as we get done with this, we're gonna rip this field up, and I think we're gonna go with grass. That way we can get that silage production going. And then when we get this other field opened up, we're gonna go with cotton there, because it's always a high earner. Of course, that means we're going to have to buy special equipment. That's weird. Must have had my lines off. I think I'm going to get this entire field without having to, I am. I definitely am. I won't have to get the trailer until I'm completely done with the field. What did I do with my tractor? Oh, there it is. Where do we even go to sell this? Guess we could drop it there. And then put the straw in the silage production? Can you make silage out of straw? I don't know. have no idea. Let's try. All right, and let's go. What was that sale point? Feed the flood survivors. Yeah, wheat will go a long way to feed the flood survivors. Whoa, 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 whoa. Going a little too fast. All right, $4,000. I did just notice this opened up from the drain from running the pump. This wasn't here a few minutes ago, so we definitely made some progress over here. I wonder what. So it's going down to our other field. Okay. All right. Gather around, children, while Scott tries to back up a trailer. Look at that. Look at that. Didn't know I had it in me, did you, bullets? Oh, I guess we need to move that harvester. And like I said, we're going to sell that in just a minute because I have no intention of doing wheat. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh yeah, I didn't buy silage additive to go into it. There's a little bit more over here. All right, let's go see if this will let us put this in the silage production. I honestly have no idea if straw can go into... Apparently it cannot. Alright. That means we sell it. Did I slow time back down? I did not. I am a buffoon. Yep, $1,700. Ah! I always turn the wrong way. Every single time. Good enough for me. So, like I said, don't think I'm going to have any use for this, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. What we are going to have a use for is a plow. So this has weeds in it. We need to lime it, and we need to plow it. So we've got a lime spreader. We don't have a weeder. So we're going to need to weed. I wonder if plowing it will get rid of the weeds. Where was it? There it is. And we're gonna go ahead and stick with the Colossus theme here. Like I said, we're going standard. And then for our colors, we're gonna do our so this is going to be, yeah, $3,000. We're good. And it's right over there. So this being a Colossus plow, you can have it set to like 50 millimeter or 50 meters working with, but this is just standard. So all I'm working with is what's right there. But I like the way this works because it's just that. It doesn't swing around. It's just right behind me. It's stationary. Those super long plows, I get aggravated with them trying to make turns. Now the one thing with this is you can fly through a field. The speed on these is kind of nothing I can do about that. Well, that was an unsuccessful pass. What did I do? You know what well, we may not need a plow after this. I don't know. I may get some, I may find out what the working width of the standard plow is and then make this match. Because this is crazy. As powerful as this plow is, and I'm making all of these runs, it's kind of, knowing that it could easily do this entire field in one pass. But I don't want to go overboard with it, but I also feel like we can make it work like a normal plow. It doesn't have to be this narrow. let's see. Yeah, it looks like that took care of the weeds. So now we just got to get some lime going, and we can either buy some or we can take these stones and put them into our lime production, which I think I'm going to try. We'll see how long it takes. But I'm going to go ahead and run the pump for a bit more since we sold that Massey Ferguson. We got quite a bit of money. So maybe we can hit the first milestone. I don't know how long that takes or how much money it takes. But I'm going to go ahead. I will let this drain for a few more minutes. When we come back to Submerged Sanctuary, I will have some lime going, and we can we'll get lime on this field to get grass planted and figure out what we want to do next. I kind of want to put an orchard in over here where that original garage was. I would kind of like to put a either apple or peach tree orchard right over there in that corner. That's a pretty good source of income. Works kind of like a greenhouse, but it's fruit trees. To get those rocks out of there, we're going to need a bucket, so we'll have to buy that. Our smaller tractor has a front end loader on it, so we'll be able to use that. So yeah. But as for now, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Today's my birthday, and I think my wife and daughter and I are going to go get something to eat and hang out for a bit. But I just wanted to jump in. Like I said, I've been watching Hugs run this map, and it just looked like a really fun challenge, and I wanted to see what I could do with it. So gonna let that drop. Oh, thank you, Bullets. We'll let this hit, 570, and then we'll stop. Progress 3%. Man, we've already dropped a ton of money on this thing and only made 3%. Okay, so yeah, when I come back next time, we'll have figured out the stones going into lime, if we need to buy lime or if we can use that, and getting some grass down on this field. So yeah, for now, that's going to be it for us today here on Dark Horse Trucking, farming. Thank you for hanging out with me, Bullets, and I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. And I'll probably be live over the weekend. I think my wife and daughter are going to be out of town, so tomorrow and Sunday afternoon and Sunday night, I'll probably be live doing something. May not be farming, it may be a different game altogether. I think we're going to do a bit of a rebrand. We're not going to be Dark Horse Trucking anymore. We're going to be more of, because I've kind of started branching out to other stuff instead of just trucking. So we may go to Dark Horse Gaming and just do all kinds of different games here on the channel. So look forward to that. And I'll see you over the weekend. I'm sure I'll be live a couple times over the weekend. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy, everybody.